I want to use it. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Make a motion to approve the agenda.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed say nay. Motion approved.
Make a motion to approve the minutes.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed say nay. Minutes approved. Communications.
Had Heritage for Aging board yesterday, nothing too exciting there. We're still looking for a couple people to be on the advisory board, so maybe here's anything.
How old do you have to be?
There's no age limit.
Oh.
I would be preferred if you were Kevin's age or older, but.
Nice try.
So, other than that, stuff going on at the lake, creek camping's coming up in 2 weeks, and things like that.
Yeah.
That's it.
I didn't have any county meetings, mine all are next week, but I did go to DC and represented Iowa at our nation's capital, so that was kind of fun. Learned a lot. Yeah, it's cool.
On your birthday.
I know, yeah. It's fun.
I didn't really have anything.
Just I went to the hospital open house, saw Chris there, and Judd was there. Looks really nice. Looks like it's gonna be a great asset. Other than that, talked to Josh about trying to get some stuff together. He was working on it, so he's waiting on the contract to come back from Wacom before he can present it to us, to know exactly what things are gonna cost. And then, did you clean everything out of that office, Kevin, over in Conway?
Like what?
Cause I called her about the cords and she thought that there might have been some in a desk drawer.
I went through all the drawers I could find.
Okay. Well, she said she didn't have them, so we'll just go from there.
I was gonna say, I think we took the fridge out so far. Maybe a couple of filing cabinets are gonna come out, and maybe a desk. I haven't found the home or anything else yet.
Okay, so the computer, we just have to get another cord for or something.
Okay.
She said the computer was clean, there was nothing on it, wipe clean. So,
Yeah,
I don't know, where are you gonna repurpose that at?
Randy's gonna use it for elections.
Oh, okay.
And then they can use it downstairs at the county for elections.
That's all I had.
I didn't have much, just had some phone calls from department heads. I had the Allen County EMS Advisory Council meeting yesterday. All we had to do is approve basically, we had to do EMS development grant requirements. We had to approve some plans so that we could get grants. That was like a 10 minutes meeting. Sherry contacted me about some people complaining about nuisance ordinances, but I don't want to mention names in the public meeting since it could be ongoing. That's all I had. Jump down below, then start working on some of that. The liquor licenses.
We didn't have any, right?
Fancy.
National Opioid Secondary Manufacturers Settlement Agreement to participate in consideration.
Have we used up our original tranche money? You know?
I don't think so. I think the health department gets some of that, but they have to use it for certain
Mm-hmm.
programs. I don't think we have a drop dead date. I don't think we have to use it by a certain date.
I don't think so either, like the ARPA fund. I just was curious. I'll make a motion to approve it. I assume this has been approved by the Dean's office. Right? Didn't it? I thought it had a note on it, the original. Maybe we should wait.
There was a note on the
I thought on this.
CIG. You see,
I might rescind that motion and let's make sure Tim's looked it over. Do you guys agree?
You're making a note of that? Okay.
That's fine.
You have to do it by a certain date, does it say on there? Do we have to approve this by a certain date?
I don't think so.
If we don't miss a date.
I read a thing right here, it says sign-in period. Is this it?
Sign-on period for some.
October 8th?
Yeah, October 8th.
Deadline October 8th.
Yep.
Up there at the top.
So if we put it on next week's agenda. I'm sure it's fine, but better to be safe than sorry.
You should call him and see if he looked at it.
You can do that?
I can. Hi, this is Abby Moss calling. How are you? Good. Hey, is either Tim in to answer a quick question for us during our board meeting here? Okay, thank you. Hey Tim, it's Abby Moss. Good, how are you? Hey, we're in our board meeting here and we have the opioid secondary manufacturer settlement agreement to approve. Do you know if you or Tim looked that over? Okay, we weren't sure, so that's perfect. All right, thanks, bye. I'll make a motion to approve it. We're all good.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion approved. Resolution 2025-09-12 between Iowa Central Detention Center, Iowa County regarding settlement considerations. I should ask to make sure that was approved.
They did, there was a note on
Tim's already approved that one.
Yeah, I think there was a note in the package that Kristen sent out. Let me look here.
Yeah.
He said he had no problem with it.
Yeah, Tim, there's an email in there.
So I'll make a motion to approve with the chairman signed resolution 2025-0912.
I'll second that.
Kristen, I think you have to call the roll call vote.
Sept,
Yes, aye.
Chris,
All the above. Hey,
John,
Aye.
Abby,
Aye.
Kevin.
Aye. And then we have to pass this around every side then? Or do I just sign it?
Just you said it.
You signed it, I think it's just a roll call. We have to put
I
ayes.
just have to put yeses beside everything.
How come we have to do that for that and not some other ones? What's the difference?
Because their names are on there, it says roll call.
There you go.
I don't know why there's a difference.
One more under that.
Curious if there was some.
Because we don't every resolution do. I did notice like in this earlier agreement,
Okay, Kevin.
they had all the commission members sign it, so maybe that'll happen when I go to a meeting.
FY '26 certificate of adjustment of tax lien item consideration.
Motion approved?
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion approved. Lou, do you want to add anything yet for next week? Cheers.
What do we all have for next week?
Nick is on, Adam Roddy is on, domestic violence awareness proclamation is on. Is all?
Not much.
I don't have anything,
No domestic violence to report.
not that I'm aware of.
We're on recess now.
Might as well.
We are in recess.
Morning, Rob.
Morning. All right. The only thing I wanted to do or ask you for is just a little bit of cleanup on the sheriff's office part of the policy, dealing with wages for jail and dispatch. And this is what I have in front of me is the final version that we have listed online right now. The part-time employee pay will be dependent on experience and left to the discretion of the employer. I think we need to clean that up a little bit in that it's hard for us to recruit people with experience when the only people that might get a little bump in pay are the people that are part-time. I'm not really sure why that is the way it is, but we don't often see people transferring from another county, but it would be nice to know that if someone's coming from another county, they're not starting off like a trainee. So I'd like to see that just the part-time struck and just new employees or however you want to word that. I don't want to get too deep into it. I mean, obviously it's it's not just me, it's any other sheriffs that come along, but like for us, you get the NCIC out of the way, you get just basic dispatching out of the way. There's still things you have to learn in the agency that's going to be unique. So there's still always going to be training. It's not that we can avoid training, but I really hate to see someone who's got, 10 years experience somewhere starting off, maybe $8 less than someone else. We do have a part-time person that is just getting hired now to fill that part-time spot. She has 2.5 years experience, but she's going to need a lot of training in the office stuff. So like in that case, I would like to start her off at 6 months instead of the base pay. But going forward, we're still hiring. We're going to have 1, maybe 2 openings here, and it's just really tough when we're advertising that low rate for full-time, not part-time. It's just an inconsistency.
Did you send those policies over beforehand? I was looking through my computer, I don't think I have them.
I just took these offline.
Okay. Off our website?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't think we had your sheriff ones on there.
Yeah, it's the last one, and it's page 9. And obviously the same thing goes for a jailer. Now, we don't have any jailer right now that's getting hired. We did have a jailer that did have some experience. It was applying that, caused issues as well, but it's just odd that we only talk about part-time employees there. I'm guessing it's probably because we had people that were full-time that went part-time on retirement. I'm thinking maybe that was written kind of for that. That's the only thing I can think of why we would have had it that way.
So right now, you want to change this part-time employee pay will be dependent on experience and left to the discretion of the employer, right?
Yeah, that's what it says now, and I'm just saying, change it to new employees.
Get rid of the part-time word.
Get rid of the part-time word, yeah.
So so that way you can do that for your full-time employees.
Yeah, and I'm not thinking about, going back in time here, changing anything that's set now for a current person. I'm just as we recruit and that's why I thought maybe you want to use the word new employee. It kind of singles it out then that that's who we're talking about, not someone who's already here.
Anybody have a problem with that? Questions, concerns?
I don't have a problem with it,
Yeah, I don't know why it would be just part-time.
because you know what your budget is, you know what you can.
Yeah, well, and the thing is, when you have holes in your budget or in your schedule, you're not spending money on the wages, so it ends up paying for itself and some, because just for an example, probationary dispatcher starts off at around $21.50, and a 2-year dispatcher is just under 29. So it's quite a difference. And like I say, when you're trying to recruit someone who's got experience, that's kind of the kiss of death there.
I'd like to run it through Ehlers when we have that call later first, just to verify.
Sure.
I feel better about that.
Yeah.
I think we need to have something, just throwing ideas out there, but I think we need to have something that also says that it still has to be on the schedule. You know what I mean? It's up to the employer, but it's supposed to follow a
Yeah,
schedule.
and so that's one of the things that we generally just don't do with this is, here's my working document. These are the schedules, but yeah, we always left the schedule off because I guess we just didn't want to go back and change it all the time. But yeah, according, some language that says according to the current pay
Yeah,
schedule, yeah.
because otherwise
Otherwise, yeah, I usually make up a number.
that's what I'm afraid of, yeah.
Right.
Not that saying that you would do that, but I
No,
think
but
we need to.
it's definitely
clarify it.
something that could happen. So, yeah.
Is there anything else do we need to do like a full review of this addendum, just because I know this is like one of several changes we've already made this year to it?
Yeah, because it still has things in here like, historically what this was a way to replace the outgoing Teamster contract. And so at the beginning of the page, it talks about deputy sheriffs, including civil deputies. I mean, it still deals with civil deputies, but it doesn't deal with road deputies. So that's no longer even necessary there. And it does kind of make me a little bit nervous. I know that a union contract always going to supersede this, but it just seems odd that we would have two schemes going on and following one and not the other. So it probably could use an overall cleanup.
That's what I'm
It's
wondering
not
if
a
we should do.
terribly long document. It's, what is it, 12 pages, I think? Yeah, not even the full 12 page. So, yeah.
So I'm wondering if we shouldn't lump this into a full, just, 'cause I know we've been just kind of Band-Aid patching it
Yeah.
lately, and it'd be good to just redo it.
It would be good if we could deal with this though, because we are hiring right now. So this would have an effect today as we're hiring. the rest of it, it's like you say, it's been Band-Aid here and there, and it would be nice to clean it up for the long term.
Can we make the motion to have it changed pending approval from Bailiffs?
We could, but I would like to have the exact language that they want it, you know what I mean?
Is this something that could wait till next week for a bit?
We have the part-time starting. Well, right now, I mean, the way it says, it really doesn't affect my part-time because it already says part-time. So,
Yeah.
yeah, it could,
It's for requiring me full-time.
yeah.
So we'll put that on the agenda for next week.
Yeah, I think we need to probably have them look at the language specifically.
Yeah, it'd be good, because we are hiring for the full time. We haven't made any offers yet, so, yeah, if we could get it. Maybe by next week, that'd be great.
Cause even, the meals isn't updated with we upped how much you can spend on a meal when you're traveling. And I noticed that this one doesn't even match that, so.
Yeah, I think you're gonna find things like that throughout, probably.
I think someday we should just get away from that and just go do it per diems.
Yeah,
It would be a lot easier.
just worry about how much gets spent that way, but that'll be a whole
Just
new
be travel
process.
status,
Mm-hmm.
so they just have a
Instead
second.
of bringing receipts all the time, this way you get whatever, you decide, $30 and be done.
Depending on how many meals you have to have for that travel.
It's per day,
Just don't make it too high. I got a lot of guys training and it can hurt.
I don't
You didn't hear
mind,
me
I don't
say
mind,
that.
I don't mind bring receipts in, so. I don't know.
it's been brought up multiple times about doing per diems.
We did per diem during normal work week, but I'm trying to think, maybe we didn't have to turn in our travel receipts. I can't remember.
Now let's, when we do the 1 o'clock, we'll bring it up.
Okay.
Who's all gonna be here for that?
I will be in, Sarah, my dispatch supervisor will be here, and Jessica from my office, so anyone else, I think Kristen was gonna come.
I told them I was coming.
I'll call in, so I'll call to either you or Kristen, and then I think we're calling in the attorneys. Okay. 1 o'clock, right? Yep,
Just meet up here, right?
yeah, well, you meet wherever, yeah.
No, I'd rather be here, that's all right with you guys.
More private.
I mean, just, things get busy over there and it's distracting.
Okay,
All
sounds
right.
good, we'll bring it up then.
Okay, thanks.
Have a good weekend, Rob.
Yep, yep. See you later. Holly,
Holly?
is anybody else coming with you?
Donna was gonna show up at around 9:30. Do I come here?
Yeah,
Okay.
we can wait until she shows up then.
I think I can start without her, because she just said I'll go with you. I mean, it's up to you guys.
No, it's up to you.
Yeah, we can recess
We
until
can
then,
recess and wait
whatever.
until she gets here if you like. It's no
You
big
want to
deal.
start? You can start.
Well, why don't we give her, because she'll be here, at 9:30, she's got.
Okay, that's fine. Let's wait. Let's go to recess until.
Excellent, okay.
You can still stay there. Okay, we're called it back to order, so go ahead.
Okay, so we are asking to have, the street shut down on 220th Trail between 44th and 45th. 44th and 45th would be open. And so we can have more of our visitors come in more of an open area. At this time during Oktoberfest, it's very congested. We find our visitors all over in the street anyway, trying to just reduce the vehicles going through there and just having another outlet for people to spend time.
There'll be nothing placed on the street, correct?
We had not discussed that. We were just trying to shut down for people.
Right.
David had mentioned there used to be a pie eating contest years ago on the street with tables. So I guess we haven't got that far to establish to see if there's rules for items to be done, activities on the
Just
street.
asking.
Okay.
I didn't know we don't plan on placing tents or anything like that.
No tents for sure. If we did anything, it would be.
Tables like that, no.
Okay, like bag games, stuff like that.
Yeah,
That's the direction we're trying to
I
go.
didn't want like things placed in the street like a tent or drilling holes or.
No, nothing like
So
that.
would the street be open for emergency traffic?
Yes, we could simply just move the road closed sign right over.
What time are you wanting it closed that day?
Well, I put in a request for 9:45 because the street is already being closed at that time for the parade. And then once the parade gets through, then we would shut it down. We were asking for 5 o'clock. Because Rothenberg does have a band in their front yard until 4.
Have you talked to all the business owners in that little block? And are they all okay with it?
So I've talked to everybody. David should be on there now because I wasn't able to put his name on there until I had a verbal from him. So David, who has the White Cross Cellars right next door, he agreed that he'd do fine. The only people I did not discuss it with is the general store.
What'd you say?
I maybe can get that to you.
Oh, it's okay. No, it's fine. Is it in the original package?
Does it affect Sandy?
What'd you say?
Does it affect Sandy?
You talked like the Rottenberg and the.
Does it affect Sandy?
Yes. So Oxio Bill, Liz Ackerman, yes, I've talked to all surrounding areas. And such as like Rottenberg, they do have an entrance that we blocked, and but there is back
Yeah, I didn't
parking
know.
they can come into.
Does a lot of traffic go down that during Oktoberfest?
Some attempt to, and some drive a little faster than what I'm comfortable with, but not as much. Usually people come in, they park, they stay for the day, and just go from there.
So just to clarify, everybody's good on that block, right?
Minus the general store.
Okay. I don't even know who owns that.
This is Man Society.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But
so
they do block their parking anyways.
yes.
Okay.
They block their parking in front of the general store, not behind the general store.
Yeah.
Just for that
Just the
day?
just for the Oktoberfest, yes.
Because they set something in there or they just,
They block it,
just because?
I think for the safety.
Yeah,
because
it's
it's a
like
little
it's
hard to-
backing up and stuff.
Yes,
They don't put
Yeah.
anything in there.
Yeah, they do have their little sales with, just some nuts, and just something little, but there is a lot of traffic there, and so it's hard to, get out of there once you park there. There's just continuous traffic. It's dangerous when we have, 40 to possibly 60,000 people come in that day.
So right now, like the society over there, they already have the barricades. Do we need to supply extra barricades, or you guys barricade this yourself if you have permission? If this is approved.
Yes, of course. We could do either. It'd be nice if we could just use your road closed sign that's already gonna be up there for the parade. If we're able just to bring it on down the block, that would
You can
be,
use the same ones.
yeah, that would be so much easier.
Okay, just want to make sure we understand.
Would we be responsible to do that ourselves then, or?
I believe so, yeah.
Typically, yeah.
Yeah.
I think our secondary roads drops them off and then whoever,
They stay over there now.
yeah, or whatever, yeah.
Would it be beneficial shutting down 44th, clear down to 46?
This is the request.
I know, but I'm
Well,
just,
these other ones are farther off, just knowing, because I've been there, the Oktoberfest so many times, that next block doesn't get as congested because
okay,
everything's
I'm just
off.
looking at the map here.
Yeah, you have a little bit of residential area,
Okay.
the farther you go down.
Yeah.
And they don't have options to get in and out, so I was just trying to do a courteous
And they don't have like
area.
tents out right
Yeah,
out
I didn't know if
front.
there were businesses, but a lot of them were businesses or not.
Some are.
So you haven't talked to the society at all?
No, I had not. No, I called, found out information that I needed to get this in for today, so I just ran around yesterday, day before, and just got verbal and just set up the meeting to go from here and at least figure out if this is an option for us. It's not that I had not talked to them, because I'm also on the Humana board, so I just have a lot going on, I thought I'd be more concerned with the individual.
I don't know if
There's no reason I could not communicate with that.
Nobody's parking there anyhow, so.
Yeah.
Just a matter of people should be able to still find
Come to us.
find the parking by not using that road yet.
Yes.
But they cannot park necessarily on that road. It's, where they can park is in front of the general store, which is probably 8 spaces. But the rest of the public, the visitors park behind the Ronenberg restaurant, behind the auction. Those take majority of the parking and the streets on the
Yeah.
road, yeah.
There is no parking besides the general store available.
So this block
But,
is,
but nobody parks at the general store during.
But they can't, yeah, you're correct, yes.
So this area that's gonna be blocked off, will people that are already parked in it, can they get out again?
There is no
There's no-
people parking.
there's
There'll be
no place-
nobody,
there's no-
nobody will be trapped in there.
No,
No,
Okay, that's what I was
there's
wondering.
no parking.
because I also have an entrance to go to my parking, but I have a back entrance also.
Okay,
And all staff will be there before the roads even shut down.
okay, just wanna make sure that people
Yeah.
can get out if they have to get out.
Yes, I didn't think about that. That's why going on to the next block could be a problem.
Yeah, I just had,
Yeah.
I just thought about that.
I guess we can always try it and be a 1 year deal and see how it works out.
Right.
I do agree, it's a very congested area.
And it is our 60th this year, which gives me higher concern that we're a lot of people there. Yes,
It's your what?
a lot of people. It's our 60th anniversary.
And I believe we also have horses. Coming, the buggies. they
Oh,
take
yeah, we
people
do.
around. So,
Yeah,
so for the horses, it'll be even safer to turn around and horses with a carriage, so customers ride the horses or ride in a carriage.
Yeah.
So it'll be much easier for them also.
I would like to at least talk to general store and make sure they're okay with it. That way we got
Yeah.
everybody on the block. Is
Yeah.
if that's okay.
Oh, that's perfect,
And
yeah.
that's my feeling. I don't know what you guys feel.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
That's fine.
You're gonna do it?
Yeah, I'll go talk to.
And then we'll have it on next week's agenda.
Gordon Deegan?
So that would be
Okay,
either
Kristen.
Bruce,
Yes.
probably Bruce, yeah.
Time?
I usually see them before.
You guys-
2 weeks.
Do you guys need to come back or you just want us to take care of it? Do you want to time?
Whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
I don't think we can just let you know.
Yeah, we can just let you know if you, or you want to come in. I don't want to waste your time either.
Very good.
Very good. Just
Thank
let us
you.
know.
Okay.
That
So you
works.
want to come in, don't want to come in?
No, you just let us know, unless you, yeah, I think we have all our facts out there to you guys, so. No
if
reason.
we're down to one person, I can't believe they'd say no.
It sounds like a good plan, so.
I think it would, and if it works out well, we're hoping to, like you said, when they're done, or we'd like to continue if this,
Right.
it really does help out.
Right, we could reevaluate it if it goes down that way.
Yeah, something new is always hard to overcome,
Mhm.
but if we don't try it,
Yeah,
but
if
it'll
we
be
don't know the
definitely,
results, yeah.
it'll be safer for that block, for the customers and for walking
Oh.
guests.
It looks like it'd even be better for business too. Cars aren't driving through there.
Correct, just crossing the street back and
From
forth.
a
from the
different
auction
business is
to the
easier.
Mhm.
So,
That well.
Well, thank you for listening, yes.
One
thank
you,
you.
everyone.
One more question should be, is that going to interfere with that bus unload area then?
So that's on each side of it. So they'll be able to hit,
Get out.
They'll
Yeah.
have to go around, but they're obviously right to get.
They're not
to it,
blocked
but-
in.
But no, they should be able to get around.
I just know the bus area that they were discussing was one section, and they had not quite announced where it was gonna go, if it was gonna be the same drop-off location.
Okay.
That it was prior, that's what I was gonna ask.
Just trying to think of all the problems.
We're
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about, I don't think, we're talking about the inlets
Oh.
or whatever.
Oh,
in
yeah,
front
yeah,
of-
yeah, EMTs.
Yeah, the drop off spots.
That's what we're talking about, yeah. But yeah, so.
Okay.
yeah, and then we'd have to look at it too, because like if you do a closure and you want to allow emergency vehicles, you'd probably leave half the road open. So like if you're going eastbound, you put the road closed sign on the eastbound, so that lane couldn't go through. But you leave the other lane open, that way if an ambulance or police have to get through, they
Well, they can go around easy enough for a block.
can. Yeah, or,
And I did think about.
but if the call's right on that
also.
street.
Right, somebody can open that up easy.
That's what I thought, if you have an ambulance right there.
Everybody's gonna know, so they move
Move it
their
right
vehicle.
over.
Mhm.
Okay. Any other questions? Okay, thank you.
Thanks,
Thanks,
guys.
thank you.
Have a great day.
You
Have a
too.
good weekend.
Got that on,
I'll be working all weekend. But you too.
I'll be working tomorrow.
All right, motion to adjourn.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. We are adjourned.
Fabulous.
Go home so you come back.
Just realized I put my